know you were close to a lot of guys on this team, but is there a way to describe the feeling you had when you walked through that door the night before you were officially announced to the public, and it didn't take a second? You were mobbed.
Yeah, it's difficult to put into words for me. You know, a tremendous amount of respect for our football team. I've worked hard to gain their trust over the last few months of coaching them, and we've got a good group that wants to be really good, and for their response, that's exciting, and we're thankful for them.
As they've talked to you, why were they so excited that you were there?
I think number one, there was some relief on getting the process over for them, because the unknown is always a little bit scary, and they hadn't gone through a head coaching change, so they were excited to get whoever that person was going to be named. So some of that was a relief. Some were thrilled that it was me, and I'm not naive enough to think there were some that probably weren't that happy. But that's that's my job, is to get us as close as we can be together as a football team to go be our best.
Did that reaction do anything to reassure you, give you some confidence?
No, I was excited that that they felt strongly in favor. But ultimately, there's going to be tough times, and that's the top of that feeling. And there's going to be times that they feel the other way about me, and that's the way relationships go, and trust, and coaching, and mentorship. I'm smart enough to know there's going to be some tough times, and that's part of the process.
You told me a few months ago that Gary Pinkel was about the most organized person you've ever met. Have you had time to think about, how much you're going to take from his program that you obviously knew so well, and melding it with other things that you bring in?
Yeah, I always have a plan for if you get into this position. So I've got a really good idea on the direction we're going to go. The foundation of the way that Coach Pinkel, that he did things, I hold dear to me. There's a checklist and a systematic approach on the things that he did day to day, and that will be what I continue, and then try to put my stamp on some certain areas moving forward.
What are some of the things that he did, the Mizzou made program, if you will, that hey, that's definitely staying around?
Yeah, just our consistency on the message that was always provided to our players, the foundation of the way we practiced, the foundation of some of our recruiting aspects, on how we evaluated, our evaluation system. There's a lot of those components that really they've stood the test of time and been successful, and if you really follow it and with great attention to detail, then you're going to provide yourself a chance to be successful.
And as we've talked about before, the focus on every snap, so important. That 6 seconds right now, right?
You got to be tough for 6 seconds, and then get your next thoughts together and go do it again, and then go do it again. And if you can do that over and over and over, then you're going to be in position to have success.